Hi there and welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. These are going to be general readings for the month of April 2018 for either your sun, moon, or rising signs. The decks I'm going to be using are the Golden Universal Tarot deck. Then I'm going to pull a Shamanic Healing Oracle card, followed by a Rumi Oracle card, which will hopefully shed some light on your love life for April of 2018. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please email me at aquariusstartarot@gmail.com and please subscribe below. Thank you for watching. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for April of 2018. General reading for Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising for April 2018. Scorpio, April 2018. Sign of Scorpio, April 2018. First card we have is the Hangman. Second card we have is the Emperor. Third card, Ten of Pentacles. Fourth card, Nine of Pentacles. And the overall energy for the month of April 2018 for the sign of Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Awesome. So it appears that this month in April is going to be all about really thinking and ruminating on what it is you want the rest of your life to look like. Not just, the next chapter, but all the way through until the end. What do you see in your future when you're, in your 70s, your 80s, It's about, the Ten of Pentacles is about looking into the very distant future, especially with the Emperor here. It's all about kind of creating a family legacy. Is that something that you want? And are you currently in a place in your life where you're really thinking about that and considering that as an option, or are you, only thinking about the next 2 to 3 years? So this month, it looks like it's going to be a really important month for you to be thinking about that and planning for it and making sure that the decisions that you're making today tie into what you want for the rest of your life and the long-term plan. The Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles is all about stability as well. There is a very strong indication that this month will be all about career, money, and also just looking at life from a perspective where you feel very abundant, because we have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles here. It's kind of thinking about, the Hangman is about thinking, realizing, looking at things from a different perspective, really ruminating, meditating on, you know, how do I view my life? Am I abundant? If I'm not abundant, how do I become abundant? You know, is abundance for me, you know, having a lot of money? Is abundance for me being very satisfied in all of my relationships? What does abundance really mean to you? You know, what is your personal truth when it comes to a sense of completion and a sense of having everything you need? Is this material? Is this spiritual? Is this emotional? And the Ace of Swords as your overall energy for the month. This is really about getting clear about that. And maybe you've had thoughts about this for a long time, and this is the month where perhaps you're going to communicate this to your partner or someone you're in a relationship with or dating, and really kind of, you know, trying to figure out if your lives for the long term are compatible. You know, what is it that you really want? And just being really clear about that, even to yourself. You know, write it down. Write it in a journal. Write a note. You know, you could, tonight is the full moon. You could set your intentions for what you want in the long term. Just put it out there into the universe. I'm just going to pull one more card for the presence of the Ten of Pentacles here and the Emperor. One more clarifying card for Scorpio here for April 2018. The Eight of Pentacles. So this could also be very related to your career. So even if this doesn't apply to a partnership, this could be a very big month for you in figuring out, you know, financial planning. And I mean, we have the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles in a row here, which I think is really significant, you know. Are you on the right path to be making progress financially for your long-term future? And if you're not, what are the changes that you need to make in order to make this happen so that you can feel comfortable and stable and secure financially? What are the steps you need to take? April, because we have the Hangman here, it's also a card of transition. So perhaps April is a month of, you know, transitioning into making this happen for yourself. You know, if your job is not providing you with the stability that you need, you know, what are the steps that you can take to work towards a more secure financial future for yourself? Just gonna pull one Shamanic Healing Oracle card for Scorpio for April of 2018. New beginnings. Water, emotion, energy, all life-affirming and life-giving. Patience is the key. Once the deluge of emotion passes, you will see that left in its wake is a wondrous new day, a rainbow of possibilities. Do not get attached to the emotions that surround this situation. This will only attach your identification with the emotion itself, giving it more power and hindering the release so that the door to your new beginning will not open. So sit in the emotion, cry, journal, talk it out with a friend, and then let it go. Perform a ritual if you are called to one. Place your feelings on a bit of paper and then let it go. Whether through water or fire, both excellent transmuting elements. Be thankful for the experience of the situation and proclaim to the Creator that you are ready for the newness that is about to come into your life. So, with that said, given that we have the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles, you could be nearing the end of a cycle. Perhaps you are transitioning into planning for a more long-term future and taking the steps for that to happen as opposed to just only looking at the short term. So whatever transition you're going through, make sure that it's really intentional and that it's really in alignment with what you want and desire deep down for the long term. So don't just think about the next 2 to 5 years. Think about the next 30, 40 years of your life. So, I'm just going to pull a Rumi Oracle card for Scorpio, April 2018. Card for Scorpio, April 2018. Passion for purpose. This is an awesome card. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. As we grow on the spiritual path, so does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honor humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could flow only in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has its own particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, we get too easily distracted by the pain and the stress that happens in life. But we are given a built-in reminder, and that reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may be fearful that with passion, there are no guarantees of success, or that we may be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are fears of the modern society, yet they are so displaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, the fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light to open plains or darkness or the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. So it is with humanity. Each of us has something in our hearts that means something to us. It is irrelevant whether or not it seems practical, whether or not it seems like a practical recipe for success. We are simply meant to be what we are, to serve life faithfully from a place of honoring the truth of our nature that we genuinely feel passionate about, and to allow for life to naturally support growth according to our genuine nature. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being initiated more deeply into your own life purpose. Your passion will reveal itself to you with more depth, nuance, and beauty than ever before. If parts of your life are disassembling or do not seem to be working out as you had planned, these are simply symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what presents itself in the wake of what is falling away. Be ready for the journey within now. You are strong enough to leave behind the need for external validation whilst you learn to validate yourself. In time, soon enough, you shall reveal your innermost beauty and be witnessed and received, acknowledged for your innate value, purpose, and divinity. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, or have been dreaming some big dreams, this oracle comes to you with guidance and confirmation. Get excited and follow that excitement. Let it lead you into your own heart truth and onto a ever more passionate path of purposeful living. So I think this month may be a very big transition month for you, career-wise. You know, perhaps the job you've had has been, you know, rewarding financially, but it's not really in true alignment with what your soul is calling for you to do, or what your divine mission is on the planet. Perhaps the job, you know, has not panned out in the way that you thought it would. It's not really in true alignment with who you are. So, you know, it's time to really think and ruminate on that, and think about a new beginning and really going for it, you know, and know that you will be taken care of.